Attack! Hit his legs!
Damn these war chiefs. They've caused so much death and destruction. Scavengers are running amok, just hordes upon hordes of filthy ghouls.
Filthy ghouls? I thought all of Mordor's creatures were majestic in their own way.
Majestic? Ghouls? Now you stop right there, Captain. They are an aberration. Those filthy little mongrels, hiding underground with their beady eyes, gnawing and biting and scratching and...
If I didn't know better, I'd have thought you'd see eye to eye with the little creatures.
Are you comparing me with a ghoul? Oh, I'm glad this plague of ankle biters makes you laugh. Their numbers are growing out of control. They'll overrun all of Nirn.
Well, you do have a point. So how can we curb this disease?
There's only one way. We need to drag their vile queens from their nests and cut them down. A ghoul hive without a matron is like a meal without ale. Useless. Ghouls scurrying about with the sun in the sky. Just terrible!
There was no matron.
Aye, not this time. Keep rustling their mounds, though. Matrons will come, I promise you.
Boss says he's sure the Gravewalker is in this area. Where? We've been patrolling around here forever. They stink.
Slow-moving, but nigh unstoppable, these great beasts appear to be distant cousins of the six-tusked Mumakil. Even a great hunter like myself has never brought down one of these beasts as a trophy. But they're not difficult to track. The very earth shakes under their thundering feet. It's wise to keep on your toes when you're around them so you don't end up underneath theirs. I've seen them rampage and crush orc, troll, and man alike into jelly.
I'm surprised Torvin isn't trying to recruit me into hunting one of those mammoths.
Just so I survived falling off that ledge. So where is that Tark scum, eh? Thought he was here. Maybe he is, maybe he is. Who cares? We'll be ready for him either way.
I am covered in ghoul filth. I see now why Torvin kept his distance.
Good news, Talion. You still haven't matched me for ghouls killed in a single afternoon. Ha!
For once it is I who has come up short.
I'll give you that one, Ranger. But killing this next war chief is going to be a tall order. You see, he rides upon a Graug. You'll have to flood his garrison with ghouls to set our enemies against each other.
If these ghouls were ever to become more organized, all of Nirn would be infested in short order.
I'm ready with the proper act. Cook was harping on about us needing to go out hunting. Must be getting low on food supplies again. He should get his lazy ass out there and get his own supplies.
We celebrate! Eat! Drink! Pass out! Fight him! The growth's been blown up! With your body! Hey! 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 Behold! Always when he's least wanted! You're nothing! Weak as a thing!
That man has turned so many Uda. It's getting hard to know who to...
Blood and death and screaming! This is my domain! Not bloody likely! Run!
Not bloody likely. Fled. Look, he's on the ground. Or better yet, he's dead.
Get behind him!
In my travels, I've amassed a worthy collection of treasure and trophies, heads and hides from all manner of foul beast, and even some lovely trinkets from the Second Age. But the whispered tales of one artifact continue to elude me. The legendary Forge Hammer, used by the elves to craft the Rings of Power themselves. The hammers I've found so far in my hunt have brought me no closer to finding the one I seek. Perhaps the spirit of the elves do not want to see their precious artifact in the hands of a dwarf.
Torvin will never understand how closely this hammer is bound to our fate, and that of all Middle-earth.
Is he bugged? I think he is.
I've met a mysterious man in my travels, a ranger of Gondor named Talion. Over our fire, I asked after his weapons, impressive in their craftsmanship. A handsome blade, Orphael, has been at his side since his days stationed at the Black Gate, defending the borders of Gondor. But his dagger, Unkown, carries a sad tale. It too was once a mighty sword, carried by his murdered son, broken the night he died. Talion tells me Unkown means vengeance, and I have a feeling the blade will fulfill the meaning of its name.
I have slain countless Uruk, but still I seek vengeance.
Among the orcs of Mordor, their greatest are the fighting Uruk-hai. And among them, their vicious captains reign over the tribes and armies with ironclad fists. I've dodged more than one pack of foul Uruk on my hunt to these dire lands, and I've stolen glimpses of the rite of ascension among these foul folk. Only the strongest and most devious lead, slaughtering their own kind until none stand to oppose them. Brutal, savage, dangerous. And they don't smell very sweet either.
No doom keeps this dwarf from the grave. His first death will be his last, and his courage is impressive.
To draw him out, use the Karagaths against his war camp. The more Uruk that die by their shadowy bite, the better.
Been a while since we had a good hunt. Who's itching to trap a few Caragors? I can't believe down and kill the beast! Mocks us all! Make him pay! I need reinforcements! I'll hold him here! Get him off it! Somebody sneaking around. You don't want the boss thing riled up over something.
Ranger! I've been looking forward to this. Block the beacon! Didn't I? Wait. Back, you glob! Hey! I'll take your head and parade it around on a spear, man-filth! Grave Walker! Did you think killing my boys with our own catagaths would frighten me? I would let 1,000 Uruks die before I stop. You are schrock, unworthy of my boots.
Next time, Ranger. Next time I'll get you.
The Beast Tamer is dead, and with him, the Uruk's control of the shadowy creatures.
break time. Let's find some slaves to break. Kill all traitors alive! Some fool's gonna get killed! Break your boat! I'll take a fight anytime! Be gone! Must be. Suffer me now! Thinking about. What? The ranger! Kill! An intruder! Stand against him! That kind of huge!
Pay attention, Ranger! I think your ride is here. The Butcher's sending out extermination parties. They're wiping out every creature they can find. They're brutal killers, a lot of them.
An ambitious war chief with a well-trained army. Sounds like a challenge. But if you've taught me anything, Master Dwarf, it's that the hunt can always turn against you.
I'm not entirely sure what's happening in that mind of yours, Captain. But you've baited the hook now. Come on, out with it!
I will bring a Graug to bear against their forces. I will show them Mordor cannot be tamed.
Now that's a plan! Not very military, though, is it? You've been spending a bit too much time with me. But there's, one little problem you should know about.
Despite all expectations, your problems are rarely ever little, Torvin.
Yes, well, and this shouldn't surprise you. These troops have already taken down a Graug. Or 3. You'll need to lure out a rare, wretched Graug. A disgusting relative who's adapted to the poison from all the ghouls they eat.
Wretched Graug? Isn't that a bit redundant?
I'm not sure what redundant is, but if it means poisonous, then yes, they are extremely redundant.
All right, Master Dwarf. Show me how to lure these creatures out, and I will do the rest.
Just a few scouts tangling with those ghouls. They should make easy prey. Put up your blades, murderers! Your savagery comes to an end this day! Looks like we may need some help after all. Time to put your plan to work, Captain! It's a duel! Careful not to get any of that bile on me, Ranger! The Butcher may have lost his ranging parties, but as long as he remains safe in his stronghold, he'll train more of those killers. Show him the safety he can expect with a wretched Graug at his doorstep. Ha ha ha!
Even the Uruks fear the monstrosities of Mordor. I must kill the Butcher and keep the orcs afraid.
got me a lot of damn Uruks to execute, I do. Perhaps you are eager to join this wretched scum. Just you and me! Be quick! None of that talk! Hold still! Sword! I never want to have to be at the Udun outpost again.